And I'm not from Spider-Man for having Mary Jane shoes. Her name was Mary Jane, wasn't it?
God, I'm so bad. I thought you were talking about weed.
One of them was, yeah. Yeah, tell me what else does Mary Jane stand for?
I didn't know that, by the way.
How do you not know that?
No, I didn't know that.
MJ, Mary Jane, marijuana.
I didn't know that.
You know what? Good that you don't know that.
That's why Mary Jane is called Mary Jane Spider-Man.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Cause
Is it?
Yeah. It was because the comics were full of fucking like drugs references and stuff back then.
Mary Jane is called Mary Jane because of weed?
Yes, obviously.
Learn something new.
Nobody in real life is called Mary Jane. Come on.
One for MJ.
How did you not know that, Laura?
I really didn't know that, seriously.
Jesus Christ, man. So I was saying, is that like the brand of shoes in? Or is that style?
I'm just going to pop it into the chat.
Why? Why am I even looking at this?
And I'm a size 3.
Okay, so if the style is Mary Jane, it's not the brand, because the brand is Joe Brown's. So if it's a style, then the style might have been from like the 60s or something where they called it Mary Jane
I do like
shoes.
Joe Brown shoes. They're like really good.
Right, but if the style is like, maybe it's a style from the 60s or something like that, and that's why it's got the Mary Jane reference. I don't know about that, yeah. Anyway,
can you still hear me?
Yes, can you hear just fine. I'm assuming you can hear me. I am like too tired to be fucking with the audio and stuff, so please tell me you can hear me.
I can hear you.
Right, well, I don't know why you're asking that.
No, because it was just like my earphones were off the little switch thing.
Right.
So.
Okay. Right, hun, you weren't here last week, so Glim, do you want to fill her in? So that she knows
Alright,
what's happening.
so I had this great idea to run the Orc Boys because, you know, the Orc Boys are actually fighting amongst another. And so, yeah, that's where I got the idea. Now, we actually had this mission that we had to help, what's-his-face's brother, our Fixer's brother, and he almost killed me.
Okay.
Allegedly.
So as of right now, our Fixer is going to help me try to get me to a meeting to actually be the boss for the Orc Boys.
So you're going to be the boss of the Orc Boys. Is that what you're saying?
Try to be.
Right. Okay.
And Calamity is going to pitch this to you right after she's told you that their mission there was to capture a Spellborn, because that's what they were hunting down.
Why were they hunting down a Spellborn?
Oh, shit. Money, like always.
Okay.
Yeah, money, like always, and
it wasn't going very well.
Yeah, it didn't go very well because of the fact.
And
as you know, our Shade wanted. I actually KO'd one, but Shade wanted to take the little girl for money.
Did you get the little girl?
No.
No, she started doing weird things and they left her there. Presumably for
Okay.
the corpos that were also tracking them to catch her.
Right. So what's our mission now? What are we doing?
I'm going for this meeting right now.
Yes.
Okay.
Mace will call you up, Calamity. And be like, yo, so you wanted to set up about the Orc Boys? Now, I don't think you're going to be able to pull this off, but there are two bosses competing for the top spot just now. Since Deep was killed. Under auspicious circumstances that you were definitely not there for. So he's like, there are the two that are kind of beating Uzguk, and he's this young, up and coming guy. He's he's got more sway and more loyalty of like the younger, smaller crews in the gang. You know, he's got a rep for being a bit of a brains, businessman. He makes a lot of money, he's a top earner. And then the other guy that's competing is Samson. Samson's old school OG, where he was Deep's right hand man, and he's got a rep for being quite cruel and being a heavy hitter. He was like all muscle, but he has a lot of like respect and loyalty from the older, more experienced gangers. So if you want, I can set you up with either of them. It's up to you what way you want to go in this.
Well, make an answer long. I can either go with the youngest one and try to establish something new and improved, or go with the old one where he says he pretty much said he was traditional, right?
I mean, he's assuming that he should be taking commands just from seniority, even though he's not really got head for like the business side of things. He's muscle.
Okay. Yeah, the youngest one it is.
So Uzguk is who you want to get set up with.
Yeah.
All right, I'll make some calls and set up a meet with you. See if I got a good picture here for this. Younger orc. Anyway, he'll get back to you and said, all right, so tonight at 8, the Beauty Lounge. It's a strip joint. And he gives you like the address where it is. It's down on like the southeast side, Baltimore. That's where he likes to hang out. Just go in there, tell him I sent you, and everything should be cool.
Right. So, might as well dress to impress.
So I mean, if you want to just discuss or let me know what is your plan.
Well, I'm gonna try to negotiate how I can. Well, from what you're saying, that this actually is an interesting change of plans, because I can just have him, and I can just be his sidekick of some kind.
I thought you had a plan for taking over.
I can do that too. I mean, I do, but now that I look at him, I'm like, wait a minute. Now that you put these two people in here, now I can actually change the plan now. But yeah, if it doesn't work, then yeah, I'll take over. I want to see where his part lies. If that makes any sense, Dark.
I think I'm just moving things around. I mean, it's up to you how you want to do it. If you want if you want to get Phil Cabrina and what she's kind of supposed to do, what part she has to play in this.
All right, I call Cabrina. I'm like, okay.
Hello?
Hey. So I have a tight. First, I rely the first part that I want to be part of the Orc Boys. I'm going to try to take charge, but it may actually change of plans, because one of the people that one of the orcs actually has could actually be good at value. Now, if it doesn't work out, then yeah, I can probably overthrow him.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Does he have a mission for us? What are we to do?
We're gonna go down there and talk to them.
Okay. We should make sure that we're, well armed as well if things get a bit crazy.
Yeah. What would you have in mind?
I was thinking, is there anything that that orcs are that repels orcs?
Good ass question. Is there?
Elves.
That's true.
So, I mean, Rent Rock says they're a little more insular than the other races. So they tend to congregate and have their own subculture, and more so than other races. This is in part because they have a lot more babies, and there's a lot more of them, and they tend to be treated as a kind of underclass. But there's not like something. It's not like they're allergic to garlic or anything like that. I mean, they're just people. They just have green skin. They tend to be a bit bigger, and they've got tusks.
Okay. Do they have is there something that is their weakness, as in that we can,
Yeah, bullets.
Just bullets.
A bullet to the head. Yeah.
Okay.
They're just like anyone else, but they tend to have a bit of a larger physique, physically.
Okay.
And that's the only real sort of difference.
Oh, that's right. It's that I'm bigger than you shit.
I mean, they're just kind of broader, and they've got a larger frame. They've got like denser muscles and stuff like that, so they're a bit stronger. But I mean, that's what it is. They're like a lesser version of a troll.
Okay.
But I mean, nothing has none of these races have inherent weakness or anything like that.
How good are you with a gun, Cabrina?
I think I'm an okay shot.
F1 dice is okay, yeah.
Yeah.
About as good as Shade, but maybe with better results.
Hey, you have mana base, don't you? What do you have for spells?
I have Corrode, Heal, Mind Reader, and Phantasm. Mind Reader might be good for the fact we when we go in there we can sort of see I can tell what they're thinking.
True. I have 3 credits. Can I buy another power? Or...
You need 6 to buy one.
Alright, never mind. Could make acid bombs or corrode bombs.
I mean, if you want something special for going in and talking to him, you can figure that out. In terms of loadout, we're just going to assume you've got what you would sensibly kind of have on you.
Well, I was thinking use Phantasm and then use what's called something from loadout to kind of make it look more realistic. So yeah.
I mean that's what you need to use anything like that if you're just going to talk to him.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. I'm not sure what the plan is here for you, so I don't know if you need anything extra to prepare going in there, because I'm not sure exactly what it is you're trying to do.
Alright, so
do we want to scope it out as well? Because we don't want to just go in there and then we're ambushed.
But the idea was to, well, now that you actually put these two in my front of me, I'm actually liking a little one.
Can we use we can use one of those what's called loadouts, so you can take the solution and you can what's that when you go out of the body, you know how you're still
Astral
there
projection.
astral projection. You can do that, don't you? You can have astral projection potion, can't you?
I didn't see
scope
why
it
not.
out.
Yeah, I didn't see why not.
Yeah.
I don't think I had that in as like a power rain thing. I think that's, yeah, you could have something like that.
Yeah. That's quite a good one because then we can. That's how we scope it out, by having like astral project. One of us astral projects. So, what do you think?
Just check these rules for a second.
Here, I'm gonna let you do that because they already seen me.
Yeah, so I mean, we established before you had beef with the Orc Boys. It wasn't that they had beef with you, so they don't really have any reason to dislike you, right? You just didn't like them coming into your gym and trying to one up you and stuff.
Yeah, they have no quarry against me. They're
Yeah,
just
they didn't have the beef
nuisance.
for you. It was Promote guy beef for you. Yeah, so just establish the dynamic there. Let me look at this sheet quick. Clairvoyance, blah 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 blah. I mean, clairvoyance is kind of astral projection, I think, actually. Yeah, no, you're not going to do a potion that can do that because that's actually a spell that's in there. That would be clairvoyance.
Can you make a corroded bomb?
I mean, she has corrode as a spell,
I do.
so it doesn't really need a bomb for it. She could just do it as a spell, if need be.
Yeah, that seems simple enough.
Okay, so I mean,
It's gonna be our end game if
So-
it doesn't go out right.
first thing you want to check out the beauty lounge ahead of time.
Yes.
Right, okay, that's easy enough to do. You want to go during the day or you going to go early in the evening?
The day.
So,
Because
yeah,
Orc boys are probably sleeping.
during the day, the beauty lounge is open, but there's not like a bouncer on the outside of the doors at least. It's like a plain brick building. It says the beauty lounge in red letters with like a black background across the side of it. And then it's just like black painted door, and it's just these like heavy set doors that open from the inside. With a kind of metal. And you've probably seen like the nightclub doors, you know, during the day when they're like all locked up and they've got like the metal kind of shutter thing around the edge of them and stuff like that. So it looks like that, but it is open. The windows have been like blacked out or bricked up or whatever because they're not being used. It's got 2 stories to it, and it's not particularly large. And then there'll be like an alleyway down the side with, what'd you call them? We would call them wheelie bins. What would you call them? Dumpsters. There's like a dumpster there. But yeah, so during the day, it's open, but it looks quiet. This is what you'll see initially on the outside. There's probably a security camera looking at the front door.
Probably see you, so good.
So,
Alright, so how's the meeting room look?
do you want to go inside?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go up to door. You know, there's no way to like obviously open it, so you knock on the door. A big burly orc, quite a large one, pushes the door open from the inside, and he's got like a rolled up shirt. And he looks at the two of you. He's like, "You here for a job?"
You can say that. What do you have in mind?
Well, I mean, we don't normally hire elves, but I mean, you can speak to the manager.
Okay.
He just nods his head for you to go in. You go in, and there's maybe half a dozen orcs sat around in this like black leather seating. They're quite laid back. There's booths and tables and stuff. There's a bar along one wall in the back, and there's a skinny looking orc sort of fixing glasses and bottles and unpacking stuff. There's 3 circular stages, and on the only one of them is being used just now, the centre one, and there is a half naked orc woman up on the stage doing the striptease.
Oh my.
And it's like the smell of cigarettes and marijuana you can smell as you come into the place.
Orc musk.
But it's all like reds and blacks. There is like lighting, but it's only like some of the lights are on just now, so it's fairly dark. But obviously bright enough that you can see where you're going and stuff.
Alright, so...
And they're playing some like god awful pop music to the dancer.
Yeah.
So the bouncer guy who closes the door behind you comes behind you and he just points to the skinny guy at the bar. Says, ask the barman, he'll point you where the manager is.
Alright. Come, Brina, let us mingle with the greens.
Yes, let's.
Pop you guys here. This isn't it, but I can't bother looking up a different image. Okay, yeah, so what do you want to do?
Well, this is Glim to lead, as in Calamity to lead, so I'm just leading from
Tagging along.
Calamity. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at any of the orcs if they look like orc boys. Crew members or any
A
kind.
couple of the younger ones look like they could be gangers. Yeah, they've got the hats and stuff. Like the two of them are like sat beside each other and are like quietly talking. They've got a couple of beers as they're watching the girl on stage. The other patrons look like older gentlemen, older orcs.
Yeah, I slowly go up to the young one and I start trying to look at their tattoos to see if they're orc boys.
Okay, roll a dice because you got punk.
3.
I mean, they look like they could be. They look like the type. But as for the actual insignias and the tattoos, it's in like orcish and stuff, and you don't really recognise it as anything like specific that stands out. But I mean, they look like they could be the type. And if you're told that this is an Orc Boys hangout, you would assume that they would be.
Alright. Time for the bold approach. For which one am I? Hey, you guys orc boys?
To him, stop talking, look up at you. One of them quite leery, looking at the two of you. Yeah. You girls new?
Yes, I need to talk to you.
And he just like kicks a chair out from the table, motions for you to have a seat.
So, I heard that you guys need a new leader.
Oh, we got a leader.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's Gox a man. You should know if you're going to work here. He's the boss.
Wait, he's the leader?
Well, he will be when Samson gets clipped. The two of them kind of snigger.
Oh. Is that right? That's interesting.
Why? You got a thing for orc boys? He says, and he slides like one hand on your leg.
You're gonna laugh if I tell you. You know that, right? I grab his hand. I give him like, a handshake.
He's like, oh, that's a good grip for an elfish girl.
Yes. But yes, well, since no one's technically really leader, I was thinking about being leader.
To just look at each other for a second and start like laughing.
See,
leader?
I told you guys to laugh. Yeah. Why not an elf? Think about it. That'd be hysterically badass. I can lead. You guys can do all your fun crimey things. And if you guys get heat, you come to me.
But you're an elf. You're not an orc.
Wait, it's orc only?
Well, yeah, the clue's kind of in the name.
I mean...
And you got a good grip, but I mean, I can think of a few better things you could use that for than try hustle a bunch of guys around.
Well, what if I did become leader? What then?
But I don't see how you would do that. I mean, you're not even in the
Okay.
gang, right? How are you going to lead the gang when you're not even in a gang?
That is actually true. I feel bad.
And the other one chips in, and he's like, the other one gets up, puts his arm around you, Cabrina, and he's like, "No, I think you two girls should just like sit and have a drink with us instead." I mean, if you want to talk about being boss, we could talk about that all day.
Sorry, boys. You know. But you said he's leader. I'm gonna go talk to him. Now, once I don't let go. Well, here's what happens. I still have the orc's hand, and it's in a. I get into like a arm wrestling move, and I quickly like put his hand down, and I leave it there. I'm like, sorry,
Okay,
boys.
roll dice for me.
With strength,
Yeah, rolling dice.
go horribly good or horribly bad. Horribly bad.
Yeah, you slam his wrist into the table, knocking over the drinks, and he lets out a yelp of pain. Oh, what you doing, you stupid bitch?
Oh, relax. Sorry. I'll get you another one. See you though.
What the fuck? My fucking wrist, man. And he's like holding his wrist as if it's in pain.
Thought you were a tough boy.
So what the fuck? And he shouts over to the door guy. He's like, Carl, what'd you let this bitch in for?
Come, Cabrina.
Yes, let's go.
And I go to where they gestured the main boss.
Well, they didn't gesture the main boss. There's nobody else here. They didn't gesture the main boss. They just said Uzgog's the main boss.
Oh,
But
the
the other guy told you to speak to the barman and ask where the manager was.
I go to the barman. Ow.
So like he's a, I don't say he's young. He's like 30-ish, quite skinny looking, not very built. He does have some tattoos. You can just see like kind of on the chest where his shirt's unbuttoned a little bit. And he's got a couple of like earrings in his long ears. And he's got some like low level cybernetics on one of his arms. You can see just kind of protruding through the skin at certain points. But he's like doing something where he's like scanning boxes and then putting them under the bar. What can I get you girls? You looking for work?
What kind of work is it?
It's motions towards the girl dancing on stage. Who's got like a little.
I'm not yet.
Who's got like a little
Not
cowgirl
interested.
hat and just completely topless at this point.
I'm actually looking for someone.
Oh yeah. Who?
And I chime that first guy. I forgot his name.
Who's got?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, the boss. Well, I mean, he won't be until later.
How much later?
Sometime tonight, just whenever he wants to come in, really. The manager's in the
Thank
back though, if you need to speak to him.
Sure. I'll talk to him. See if he has anything else.
He just tilts his head slightly, and then tilts his head back again. And a second later, another orc who looks very similar to him, maybe just a little bit older and a little bit beefier, steps out. He's got one arm rolled up, one sleeve rolled up rather, and he's like rolling it back down as he comes out of the room. And he does a little cough. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, do you got anything work besides dancing for us?
I mean, I don't think so. What is it what you do?
I'm a good runner.
Yeah, I don't think I need that kind of work right now.
Is there anything you actually need that it's a hard task to do?
He looks at the other guy, and the other guy shrugs his shoulders. Look, girl, I don't know what you're looking for in here. If you're not looking for a job on stage, I'm not sure I can help you.
Look, if you've got beef with anybody, we can help you with that.
Hey, I'm just trying to run a business here. I'm not looking to have beef with anyone.
Okay, do you have someone that we can contact?
I'm looking for you. What are you talking about?
Contact for what?
Sir. Nothing, sir. Sir, we're gonna be back tonight. Don't worry, we're not gonna be causing mess. We just wanted to see if there was anything you needed.
All right, sure. Thanks, I guess.
Yeah, welcome. All right, let's leave before I end up killing somebody.
Okay.
As usual, leaving one of the two young orcs that you've been talking to, wolf whistles.
Hmm?
Wolf
Leave
whistles.
it calamity.
Hmm?
One or
What?
two of you, yeah.
No, what happened? I couldn't hear it.
A wolf whistles at you as you're leaving, one of the young guys.
I slapped my butt at him.
Okay, well, if that's it, then I guess you leave.
Yeah, we leave. Then go to Cabrina. Okay, Cabrina, we need a game plan. A big one. A strong one.
Can we not go to the guy that we usually go to for, like, you know, if he's got any connections with the orcs?
But he set up the meeting with the guy tonight.
Yeah.
That's what he did. This was just
Yeah.
just going down to check the place out
Right.
beforehand.
Yep. Yes. Now,
So what's the plan? What are we doing?
I'm trying to work as much brain power as I can because we could
We know that from the chat that Samson is is getting knocked off. Who do we want to side with? Do we want to maybe contact Samson to advise him of this? And this is how we get good with that. You know how you get good with that, as in you contact Samson and then and we go and we rival with him. Then you knock off Samson. Is that the plan?
No.
Okay.
I mean, well, it's a good plan, but see, you think that he's gonna believe in an elf?
Well, he might.
wanted to
He
talk
might
to him.
not. He might have heard something in the grapevine, and it's good to have that sort of hard evidence. And if we fight with him, it'll be in good books. And then as you get nearer to him, then you can take him out. So make good with him first. You know, this whole deception thing, and then knock him out,
Oh.
and then you're on top.
I was thinking about doing a double sabotage. That's gonna take a lot of brain power. What?
Nothing. Just the thought of you two and a lot of brain power.
Funny.
Oh, do you not think that's a good plan?
Oh, it's a great plan, but I'm trying to go to other devices too.
I think but we've got that source of information. I think that's what we should use that, and then you get closer to Samson, and that's how you take him out.
Well,
you know.
Why didn't you let Glim tell you what he was thinking of doing? I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Okay, tell me what you were thinking.
Well, I liked your first part of their idea, which that's why I wanted to try to talk to him earlier if he was there. To go like, hey man, this guy's gonna kill you, and then go to the other orc and go, hey, this guy was gonna kill you tomorrow, or kill you now, and then they just kill each other. And
but what if that doesn't work out though? And what if they
That's why I'm going for the contingency plan, because it's like shit.
For me, I would go with the get close to one of them, and then that's how you do it, rather than
snuff one out.
Yeah. But likely you'll be battling with the two of them at one point, because if you snuff him out and then you're top dog, the other guy's going to come after you. So it's it's a
This
tricky
is where you come in
situation.
because that's where you come in because I want you to be close enough
suppose-
to corrode him.
Yeah, I think like what we could do is like with the Samson, we take out the other guy with Samson, and then maybe not in this session, but maybe in the next session, I think you need to do a few good deeds.
I
for
slightly have
Samson.
bad news because we have one
Oh,
more
yeah, we
session
only have
left.
one more session. Okay. Well, within this, then we just turn and we just, you know, basically we then fight against him at the end, don't we? So, and it's 2 against 1. So, as in me, you, and Samson. So,
Okay. Shit, I should have did that. I should have asked him where is Samson.
yeah. We can find out. We'll find out. We'll do like a there's I'm sure like why don't we go back in there and then see if they're there? Well, we couldn't because like yeah.
So Sabrina, you can because don't worry about you getting hurt.
No, it'll be fine. We'll get through it. So I think do you not think that's a plan then? We go and find out where Samson is, get Samson, tell him that what's happening, and then we go into this. Obviously, we fight with Samson, but we don't get ourselves too hurt. But we stand in the back, kind of thing, because we don't want to get hurt. But we're like there and present. And then
I do like your idea though, because I should have asked one of the orc boys that where is Samson.
Yeah. I think it's a good idea to do that.
Yeah. Okay.
However,
So
we can still do that. We can still do that though. Like we can,
well, the thing is that we got to figure out where.
If you got anyone in the street that's like, you know how someone in the street always knows. You've got like, if you got a friend that's like, streetwise, that's would know this sort of information, like where he is and stuff from people. If you got a contact, I've got a contact as well, so I could find that out for you as well. So
yeah, go to it because I like your idea. Because yeah, if we kill Samson, then I can just come to the meeting and says, "Look, I'm gonna be the leader now, okay?" And then I just put the head in front of him.
yeah. However, I think like if we fight with Samson, as in we go with Samson and fight them, that eliminates them, and then we act really buddy around Samson, like as if we're like good buddies and stuff, and that's when we turn, and then maybe we shoot Samson or something. So yeah, it's a bit cold. It's really cold. Then we don't know if Samson's going to be on his own, so it might create a riot as well. So we might have to see what happens. But then if I think if
then again, he probably already knows.
Yeah.
I think he already knows that he's gonna get snuffed out. So
yeah. Right. So what's the plan? Or is that what we're doing? We're going to go and look to see where Samson is. Then.
Yes.
That's probably Okay. Cool.
Go find Sam.
Did you watch Abigail?
No.
I know I keep asking you.
I haven't watched any because I actually slowly restarted my whole making a game again.
Good.
I mean, so far,
how's that going?
I haven't made anything. I'm on like the setup part. I'm just trying to set everything up, like
Back.
Cool.
I don't really like. Wait, huh?
I'm back.
And quick question, Glim. Are you going to be in my game next week?
You've already asked this.
No, I'm just asking again because I need to know numbers. So,
Oh, what's the game?
Cthulhu, Into the Mist. So it's
Cthulhu
like
Into Mist?
a. It's like a.
What time period?
It's going to be the same time as this, as in on a Wednesday though.
No, time period
No,
is setting.
Oh, the
Yeah,
time
the time-
period's 90s.
1990s?
Yes.
90s Himalayas. It's a horror one shot. Anyway, so what did you decide?
All right, we need to find Samson, and to do that, we Sabrina said that she had a contact that may actually be able to find him. If not, we're just gonna go back in and ask the guy.
I mean, Mace can get you in touch with Samson because he said you can put you in touch with either of them.
Okay, well,
Mason it is.
yeah.
So I got Mace, and then he's like, "What's up?" He's like, "We want to talk to Samson." He's like,
Hey man, yeah, Samson. Where is Samson at?
"Oh, I thought you guys were meeting with Uzgok."
Uzgok wasn't there.
Well, I mean, it's still early. He'll be there tonight at 8. That's what I told you.
Yeah, that's good. Where's Samson though?
All right. So I mean, I said help you out, and I'll help you out here, but I just want to be clear. I'm not involved in this, and if you're going to start mixing things up and getting people hurt, you know, I don't want to be a part of that. So I just want to make that clear just now.
Okay.
But Samson, at this time, I mean, if he's awake, he's going to be in the Gorgon's Head, which is a bar in the southwest side, Baltimore.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Can we? What's called? I'm taking. Is it standard?
I wasn't going to do that until you were actually given like a job to do. You can just have what is kind of reasonable for you to have until then, I think.
Right. Okay. Cool.
I mean, you're not going to be sneaking in for a meeting or anything like that, so I don't think that's too important.
Okay. Right. So, are we heading to Gorgon? The Gorgon Head?
Yes. We're gonna need loadout, aren't we?
You don't need a loadout. We'll just give you what you kind of think you have. Because you're not going to be going stealthy around just now. Get out of the deep. So, Gorgon's Head, it's very similar to the Dread Club that you were in before. It's not got like a live band playing at this time, but it's got like a biker bar kind of vibe to it. A lot of kind of heavy metal, thrash metal memorabilia over the walls and stuff like that. And the smell of stale alcohol as you get there, because it's going to be like late afternoon by this point at least. There won't be anyone on the door, and when you go inside, there's like a couple of tables of orcs sat around with drinks, and sitting vaping and laughing and joking and stuff. And there's like a barmaid behind the bar, and she's got like a white crop top on with a big bust, and she's got tattoos on like her bare shoulders and stuff. But everybody in here is an orc. So what do you want to do?
Okay. Calamity. It's you're late.
All right. So we go and look for the biggest orc that has them orc boys on them.
So I do have a picture for this guy, just gonna grab it. Yeah, there is one big orc sat amongst one of the tables. At first you think he's a troll, because he's got the big massive horns that you'd associate with the troll. Maybe he is a troll, or like a half troll, half orc. But he's much larger and bulkier, and a much broader, deeper baritone sort of voice as well, as he's like laughing and slamming the table, joking around with the rest of the orcs sat there. But he's clearly the head.
Go up to him like, I never seen a orc with horns before.
What's your problem? He stands up and kind of like wobbles a little bit as he hits the table as he tries to stand up.
Whoa there. Whoa. I try to fix him. Hey. So, I've been told that you need help.
Yeah, who told you that? He says, sitting down.
You know, I have my ways, but anyway, so you're trying to be leader of the Orc Boys, right?
Trying to be? Who the fuck is this punk? No, I'm Samson. I am the leader of the Orc Boys. Since that dumbass Deep got his fucking head blown off.
That's not what I heard.
One of the other orcs at the table like pushes his drink aside and chair aside and stands up, towering over the two of you. You got a problem with the boss?
Not really. It's just there's somebody in your ranks that's gonna try to take your title, and I dropped the guy, that orc's name.
Uzgok.
Yes.
That young punk. Did he send you? Is this some kind of joke?
No.
No, we're here to help you.
Yeah, because who wants a young brat to be leader? I mean, I'd rather have genuine, strong orc. That's me tapping on his chest like you. We can take care of him if you want.
What if I need you to take care of him? Do you think I can't handle it myself?
Can you?
Who the fuck? What the fuck is it? Can I? Yes, I could take care of fucking Uzgok. I can take care of him anytime I want.
Why don't you do it now then? Save you the trouble.
Who the fuck are you to come in here and speak to me like this?
Who am I? Well, I'm surprised you don't even recognize me. I'm Calamity.
The boxer bitch?
Yup.
You got some nerve coming in here, girl.
Yeah, I have that habit. So, you want us to do it? Or not?
I mean, I don't need you to do it. But if you want to go ahead and do it, that's more power to you. I don't give a shit.
By the way, is there
Uzgok.
from this angle, does he have any kind of like weaknesses on him? And how many orcs are there?
Well, other than him, there are 12 orcs, including the barmaid.
Yeah, no. And they're all probably with him. I'm like, yeah, we're not gonna do that.
Well, at least these 4 sat at this table are with him. The other table may be separate, but they look very similar. Is this how you do business? Do you just walk around asking people if they want to hire you?
Right. At the same point, I was gonna say, while he's saying that, I want to roll Phantasm, but I want to roll it like the back of Calamity, as in a big sort of calamity at the back of her.
So you know Phantasm scares people, right? That's what it does.
Well, yes, that's what it's supposed to. It's supposed to scare him.
You want to terrify everyone.
Like, yeah, and to thinking like, you know.
What do you think orcs do when they get terrified?
They lash out.
Oh, do they? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think a bunch of hard up gangers are going to do when they get scared?
Yeah.
That's true. Oh.
I mean, you could do it. I'm not saying you can't.
Well, look, when I hear that, I'm like, yeah, that's what I do. All right, I'm gonna go do it. I slowly walk away and I gesture to Cabrina. Now you can do it. I wanted to be away from them.
Right. So I just like I just have like a big sized huge sized
a giant calamity.
A giant calamity with like teeth and the fire in the background, kind of like.
Just to be more intimidating.
While
Oh,
this happened, I quickly power walk out.
right, okay, you get 3 dice you can roll for this.
Yeah.
Me?
No, Clam. Cabrino. Obviously not you.
Beast, get the beast, get the beast, get the beast.
It's not the way I thought you were going to do this.
Oh no, just a 4.
Okay, that's the way. Okay, so what's your mana at just now? 2? 3? Send me a picture of it while I'm asking.
Oh, my mana, I've not got it 2 or 3.
Okay, so you mark 1 mana because your 4 was the highest.
Okay.
Okay, I guess you create this giant calamity, trying to be fearsome and all the rest of it. And that appears in the midst of this bar, kind of hunched over, it's got found to the ceiling. And it startles the orcs and they all, knocking over tables and chairs and their drinks and stuff like that. Some of them will start pulling out their pistols and start just like firing at the phantasm out of panic. Samson himself just kind of like flips the table up as like a shield and then ducks behind it to hide for a second. As
we're out of the bar.
Yeah, that'll give you a distraction, but I mean they know you did it, obviously.
Interesting plan we just did.
Don't know what you two are doing at all here. Yeah, you leave that chaos going on for a moment, but I mean, once they start shooting the phantasm, it's going to disappear and they're going to realise what it was. So, what now?
I think that we go to Cork, and say to him that he's going to ambush you soon.
Yeah.
With the Gorgon. Yeah, let's just do that.
I don't even get the names so
yeah.
all the time.
Okay, Uzgok.
Yeah, now, shit. Do we know where Uzgok is?
Yeah, we do, because is he not at that place?
Okay, so he's going to go back across town to the beauty lounge. Yes.
Yes.
You go back there, and now it's early evening. Patrons are starting to the odd patron is starting to filter in. There's not a queue outside. The door is like kind of just ajar a little bit rather than completely closed, so that the orc bouncer can keep an eye on who's coming. Are you just walking in? Do you want to do anything?
Well, we want to go directly to Uzgok. I think that's probably the best thing to do, and tell him that he's the Gorgon head. That he's going to.
Okay, yeah. I try to look for Uzgok, and once I see him, I beeline him. Uzgok.
Yeah. Okay, so when you go in, there's a table of orcs there. Not the two that you saw earlier, of a similar age though. And there's one sat there, and he's like got a big cybernetic eye. And they're just like sat around, drinks, like talking. A couple of girls on the laps of a couple of the guys.
Orc girls.
One's an orc girl, one is an elf girl.
Uzgok, you're in danger. You're in big danger. I just walk up to him with breath.
He like leans back in his chair. And it's like, yeah. Well, who are you?
Yeah, Samson is gonna ambush you at that meeting.
What meeting?
He's set up a meeting with all the orcs and families. Yeah, he has.
Guys, you heard about this? And they're all shaking their heads like, no.
Oh well.
He knows.
Once you hear about a meeting. Yeah, once you hear about a meeting, that's gonna be the time he's gonna snuff you.
Just like smirks a little, looks at his colleagues. Well, it's about the time the old man made a move.
Aren't you gonna ambush him?
I stop Cabrina. Ignore her. She's silly. But yeah, you know what to do when the meeting happens.
Right.
I am just
sure. But I mean, who are you two?
We're good Samaritans, is all.
What do you two care?
Well, reason why I care is that, orc boys, I want to see a new beginning. You. And he wants to keep it old and busted. Him.
All right, sure.
So I rather have you be leader than him.
You haven't told me who you are yet.
Calamity.
Am I supposed to know who that is?
Yes.
Guys, he says, looking at the other orcs. One of them was like, the one from the gym.
Yes. Hey, wait a minute. Is the guy who I fought around here?
Oh, he's nodded his head for a second. Just like, oh, you're the little elf that broke Gurzlog's nose. All right. So, I mean, you're coming here and telling me this. Clearly, you want something. What are you looking for?
Protection.
Has Samson been threatening your gym?
Yeah. Soon he will.
All right. I mean, from what I heard about you, I thought that wouldn't be a problem. You just send him packing.
No, but, since I heard about what went down with the orc boys, I was like, maybe I can help this guy. So.
And so you're here for what? Protection? I mean, we don't. I thought you didn't want to be under our protection.
Change of plans.
Right, okay. Yeah, you don't need to worry about Samson then. But it doesn't come free.
What job you need?
Well, I don't need a job, but send a boy around every other week for a cut of your payments.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
That's how it works, yeah. He gives you any trouble, anyone else gives you any trouble, we'll take care of them for you.
Okay, well, he's been giving us trouble, so can you...
How many guards does he have around him?
This guy, right now?
Yeah.
And there's 3 other orcs sat at the table with him.
So, the deal's the deal. I must go. Sabrina, need to leave. Pirouette away.
Well,
no, I need to go away.
He's like looking at Kabira and he's like, if you guys want to stay and hang out for a while, that'd be okay.
Oh, we would love that, but we have to go. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Your shade is so pretty. I gotta go. So busy.
Okay then, I guess. See you around.
Yeah. All right. Once I'm outside, away from earshot. Okay, Gabrina. This plan is getting weirder and weirder.
Right.
But
I have a plan. I wish Gorpole was here, because if Gorpole was here, we could have had him just like there. We know where both of them are, and you could just.
Okay, but wishing that a player was here that isn't here isn't going to help anything. So.
No, but see.
We can improvise, can we not? And do it.
Hold on. Hold on, because that was another idea. But the thing is, it's like explosives.
So, I mean, metagame here. What exactly is the plan? Because I'm unclear on what you're trying to achieve here.
Okay, so the plan is to give them both heads up that they're gonna kill each other, and then hope that they see how many they'll kill each other, and then once it's all fed and all wounded and stuff, I would come in and just kill the one that's the most wounded.
Right. But
now the first idea was to try to take out Samson, but I'm like, yeah, this motherfucker's too big. I will fucking die.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm using brain power here, okay?
I personally think that we know where they are. I think can we not, can I not use corrode to like, with this sort of
You're trying to kill him, right?
I'm trying to say like, right, if I use corrode, my potion corrode to what's called with the electric supply, and that'll set fire to the actual.
Okay, so attack him basically in a sense. Right.
Yes.
So wait. So you're saying to speak to both of them and then wait until they try to kill each other, however long and whenever that might happen.
But that
And
might
then-
not happen.
And then
That's
hang
what
on,
I'm
hang on,
trying
please.
to-
Glimpse into, and then step in and finish them off, which that could take forever. Or Cabrina's saying to take them out right now, something because you know where they are.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean they're two different plans, so we need to know what direction you're going in.
I mean, you want to take him out right now?
I'm meaning we don't have to have direct contact with them. We just have to make something that just deposits in that area and, gets rid of them.
So yes, get it done now.
Yes.
I mean, okay. That sounds interesting.
Okay.
So what? You're saying corrode them right now, or
I'm thinking, can we get to the electric supply, like the main electric supply, and then it sets fire to the place. However, they
you
might
want to
just
burn
say,
the place down?
well, yeah. This is what's called. We can't take them on. That's like we would have needed shade, and we would have needed.
Listen, that's no shade shooting. You don't need shade.
Okay, but we do need a Gorple for his ammunition.
Well, listen, it's just see, that's a great idea, but do you want to have all these casualties on you? Because I don't.
Yeah, but like our last game's next week, so
Wait a minute. You just gave me a better idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back in. I mean, can I go back in?
I mean, you can go back. There's nothing stopping you
Yeah.
going back in. I assume that you're
I'll
just
look at the-
hanging around a different end of the room at this point.
All right, I go back. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. And I go and sit down. All right, let's drink this out. And try to get him drunk. That's not.
Okay, so there's. Oh, so you are going to stay with us? Is your friend going to join us?
Yeah, screw it. Fuck it. I'm already late. I
I'm
don't care.
messaging him and saying to him, he's gonna take ages to get drunk. He is a big orc. He's not going to go down. He can drink like more than twice.
Why are you
our
telling me
size.
this now?
Yeah. Because you just said it. I didn't know that was the plan.
That's true. I should have said. Metagaming. Is she correct? By the way, I'm a she.
Yes, I know you're she.
Yeah, what's
No.
called? I said he.
No.
I said he can drink twice.
Yeah, she's talking about the orc. Yeah,
The
I mean the
orc?
orc is very obviously bigger than the two of you, and physically you would assume could drink a lot more than you.
Yeah, exactly. That's not a good plan. We can't do that.
And that's not counting for any enhancements he might have.
Exactly. If you were talking about maybe putting something lethal in.
I mean, you can.
No, I mean you sat down and said you're going to
drown.
drown things. So he's like, okay then, orders another round of drinks. And at that point you
What kind of
notice
drink are you drinking?
they're drinking a special sort of orc brew, which is basically like whiskey and beer together.
Yeah.
Okay, I messaged her. I'm like, on the third drink, corrode his drink. Or, wait, corrode just melts, doesn't it?
It's metal.
Yeah, just melted. Yeah,
Corrodes metal.
just for metal. Yeah.
Shit. Does he still have her on his lap?
He does not have a girl on his lap. The two of the other guys do.
I go, there's your chance, Cabrina. It's in his lap.
In his lap. I'm not gonna sit in his lap because then he's gonna crush me if I do anything to him. like, that's not a good idea. I want to keep my distance
You
from
wanted to
him.
burn the whole bar down.
But we're not, that means, but we're not in contact with him. We're like out of
Okay,
contact
so-
with him.
I'm going to assume that the intention here is still to take him out, right?
Yeah.
So the way we normally do this is now you're going to tell me your loadout, since this is the mission.
Okay, I
My
think I'm
loadout is
gonna go,
always standard.
I'm gonna go standard as well, yeah.
Easy enough to remember. And
Wait a-
do we have any semblance of a plan or idea what we're doing here? This seems
There's-
like a deception stealth of a sort, because you're
Yeah.
sitting down and pretending to have drinks with him.
One of our yeah. So yeah, I do like the idea of the poisoning because I can always say that I got something from what's his face's character.
Okay, so we're going to. Okay, this is going to work. We're making up go along, but okay, so that's going to be that. Well, since we're just going like flying by the seat of our pants here, let's just roll one dice and see how well it goes to the stage where you're trying to like slip the poison in. So roll one dice for me, Calamity. Yeah, as the drinks come in, you notice that Uzgok himself seems to be drinking water. He is not drinking any like alcohol. He is definitely keeping a level head, keeping his wits about him. And but you managed to slip. One of you managed to slip the poison into his drink successfully when there's a distraction at one point, and you watch with bated breath as he like swallows the drink and just like sips it down. But nothing happens, and then a good 20-30 minutes passes. He should have been on the ground frothing, dead from this poison, but clearly something else is going on here. You can't tell if it's an implant he's got, some sort of magic he's working with, or whatever, or if there's something special about him. But the poison has no effect, and you're just like now you're stuck here. You're like 40 minutes into drinking with them. You've had to drink a couple of drinks yourselves. You're a little tipsy, and things are getting a little more rambunctious, and more patrons are filling in. The place is starting to fill up. The other two stages are like opening up, and the three girls are dancing at once now. The music's blasting everywhere, and you're kind of stuck here, and the place is filling up with orcs. So now what do you want to do?
I'm going to use the bathroom.
I was going to use the bathroom as well. Oh, ladies always go in pairs to the bathroom. That's when I'm like, I want to talk to you. I see that he has what's called a robotic eye. So does he have a robotic eye?
Yes, he has the cybernetic
Yeah.
eye. Yes, he
He's got
very
a
obviously has
cybernetic.
some like implants.
I'm just wondering if we could do like a sort of hacking device to sort of.
You have something like that?
Well, we have that in like loadout. Hacking device to kind of get him to be subservient to us, and as in
That would be
you.
a long shot dice wise to try and justify having something that
Exactly.
detailed.
Yeah. Okay. Or, you know, weaken the eye, isn't it? So we need to find out how we can, like, his eye is going to be a big thing, isn't it?
Do you think the implant his eye is a weak spot?
Yes. What do you think?
I mean, go ahead. How you gonna do it? I mean,
I was thinking, perhaps invisible and corrode.
Korea
Well,
only has
can she
one
do
answer
that?
to things. It's corrode. You could try corrode on his implant. That is possible, and it would possibly take out one
Don't
eye.
she?
But I mean,
Oh, that's right.
but I mean, what
Does
does
she
that
have to
do
be
for
close to him?
you? It's just
Well,
has to
I
have
don't-
line of sight.
Yeah. And invisible, can I take invisibility?
Do you have invisibility as a spell?
The potion?
I was going to say no because I wasn't going to let you do spells that exist as potions. Because that defeats the point in having spells. You can have them
Can
to
I
aid.
maybe,
But
do you know what? Can I read his mind actually to see what he's thinking at the, about,
yeah, skim
what
his
he's
thoughts. Yes,
thinking?
you could try
Give
that,
his
yes.
thoughts on Samson. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that
you
seems
don't get to choose what subject
right.
it is. You're
Okay.
just skimming his
Okay.
thoughts to surface level what it is he's thinking about.
Right. Okay. 3 dice.
It's 3 days you have for it, yes. Right, so you're going to take another mana. Obviously, surface level thoughts, there's not like a great detail about what he's thinking, but you can see right now, when you're away from the table and he's sat there and the guys that are with him are like laughing and joking and chatting up the girls. He is thinking about Samson, and he is thinking about where Samson will be later tonight and how that might open an opportunity to take him out and get this finished once and for all.
Okay. I just like really back to I really back to what's called calamity, that we don't have to do anything. We really don't have to do anything. All we have to do is maybe do some persuasion. If you, on your point, if you can persuade him about the whole Samson situation that you're feeling about, say, like, I've had quite a bit to drink, I'm feeling quite irate about this Samson, I want to go get him. You want to come with me, you know?
Calamity looks at her. Really?
Yeah, he's thinking about Samson at the moment, where he's going to get him. So ever, we shouldn't be attacking.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I'll try something. Alright, so
Yeah.
so I lay out my little plan to you, what I'm gonna say to him. And say, hey, so what's your idea of taking him out and all that and blah blah blah. So yeah.
Yeah,
Here I go.
we don't, well, I'm pulling you back. I'm like, do not say, like, he doesn't know that we know what he's thinking. So just say that, oh, I'm really annoyed with that Samson. Like, just bring him up. Kind of just
Really
feel
annoyed
like,
with that Samson fellow, aren't you? Doesn't it
No,
just bug you?
no, I was gonna say like, so any idea how to take him out?
yeah, just kind of.
That's all I was gonna say.
Right, you want to sit
Alright,
down and bring
okay.
it up again. Okay, you sit down. He's like smiling at you. He sit down and leans forward. He's like, why do women always go to the bathroom together like that?
We gotta make
It's-
ourselves look pretty.
You know,
That's why.
orc girls don't do that.
Oh, do they not?
It's an elf thing. We don't know.
Yeah.
So, what's your plans on taking him out?
You
I'm
just don't let up
curious.
about Samson, do you, Calamity?
Don't like him.
Must have really riled you up. Why didn't you
He-
just knock his lights out? You're a big girl, kind of.
Well, he had two of his little boys with him. I didn't want to do that.
Plus, Sam, she didn't want to do it in front of me. I'm quite, I'm quite fragile, so I need burly, orc men, in front of me so that I'm like protected. So
Hold on a minute. Anyway, is there any way I can help with the plan? Getting rid of him.
So, well, I mean, he doesn't know your. Well, he does know your face. He's seen your Calamity, right?
Sadly, yes.
What about your pretty friend here? How well does he know her?
He never really paid attention to her, actually.
I mean, he obviously doesn't know that the two of you literally visited the guy earlier today.
Nope. No, he hasn't really talked to Cabrina much.
Well, you know what? You probably don't need to worry about it. It's taken care of. You just enjoy your night. Go back to your gym. Don't think about it anymore. Not something you need to worry about.
All right then. Come, Gabrina. We must flee these lovely orcs.
Okay.
They're like, you guys leaving already?
Yeah, I'm tipsy as hell. I'm not as strong as you.
The show's just getting started, and then the crowd does start like getting rowdier as like one of the DJs announces one of the girls, Cristal, who's going to come on stage next.
But who's Cristal?
This very tall, slender, leggy orc lassie.
Damn.
With like tousled red hair.
Did you just make Mickey Minaj? No, you made Meg the Stallion. Damn. An orc phone, no less.
Okay then.
What?
But yes, he makes that announcement and they get rowdier. And the other guys out there like stand up and they're like whooping and hollering and whistling and stuff.
Oh, I'm like, yeah, you guys have fun with this. We're about to go. See ya.
So I guess you leave again.
Yes, this time for good. Alright, we need to wait for that meeting. You just gave me an even better idea. I mean, it's still the same idea, but you know. Once the meeting happens, what if I show up? How would Samson react? Think about it. He just made a big terrifying me in there.
That's true.
I mean,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
but I mean, you guys don't know when they're meeting or where they're meeting or how it's getting met. You don't know if they're meeting face to face.
Damn it, Dark.
You don't. He just said it's taken care of. You didn't give any details.
You are a bit of a pain. You need more. What's called? There's only 2 of us. Come on.
You want me just to tell you everything? You aren't asking the
Yes.
questions.
Yes, tell us.
Why
everything.
would he tell you? You're just 2 strangers that walked in. You're not even orcs. You're not part of the gang. Why would he tell you anything about what he's doing without any kind of persuasion?
Okay, so let's wind it back. Okay, so we don't know where he is, and we don't know what he meant by that. Now, what are ideas?
Well, we can always wait at the bar across the road and see if he comes out. If he doesn't come out in the next hour or 2, then I think we should go with my plan of just we know where they are, so let's just do the deed.
Might as well.
Right, since you're just struggling,
'Cause I'm-
why don't you pick one, follow that one, and when the opportunity comes up, intervene and do something?
What? I like what she said.
Take them both out? Okay, well you know what this one is right now, so why don't you take them out? Tell me how you're taking them out.
We're not taking them out. We're waiting for to
So
see if he makes
that's what I
it.
said. So you're following him.
damn!
You're following him then.
Yes, we're waiting for him to make his move on the Samson.
Which also assumes that he himself has to take out Samson.
Well, you said he thought about it. That's a good hint that he was, planning to do that this evening. So, yeah.
Okay, but I didn't say that he had to be the one doing it.
Well, you can't throw out things like that and.
I told you what he was
expect-
thinking about. That's what you wanted to know.
Okay. If he hasn't done that in the next hour or 2, then
Wait a minute.
then we know
Next
what
hour or
to
2
do.
is still quite early in the night, I'm going to say.
Yes. So we know what to do. Okay. What I'm thinking is, our plan should be where is the where is the sort of electric unit?
It's electric.
The sort of where's
Oh,
the
It's
base
an
God, you want to
element?
corrode again?
It will have a fuse box
Power
somewhere in the
source,
building,
yeah,
probably
yeah.
in
Power
the storage
source,
room
yeah.
or something.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to find the power source.
Okay,
So
so are you trying to tell me you're going to go back in for a third time? Because at that point, the bouncer might be like, hang on a minute.
Yeah, and I didn't want to do that. So, shit. So I guess
we
we're doing the
just did.
stakeout.
Yeah, we're doing the stakeout. We have to wait until he leaves.
Or one of its boys leaves because he said it's been. Well, then again, he probably called on his little eye.
Okay, it is around 2 a.m. The club is still open. It's going to be open for another couple of hours at least. But around 2 a.m., Uzgog and his, what do you call it, bodyguards, whatever, his buddies, exit the club. They get into like an Escalade, like a 4x4 SUV that's black. They all like pile into that together. They don't have any girls with them. And then they drive off. Do you want to follow them?
Yes,
Yep.
we should follow them. Yeah.
So they drive across town to a residential neighborhood, and it's all, apartment flats that are maybe about 6 stories high each. Like 2 or 3 of these like together as a block. They drive up one of these streets. There's a little bodega across the street. They pull up on the corner, and they just sit there with the engine turned off.
Okay, we know he is going to, he's gonna go in, he's gonna go and attack Samson. So.
All right. So, do you want to corrode the car?
Corrode the car. Oh, what are we? Is that what we're doing?
Well, the thing is that okay. So he's out. So, like you said, he's out there sitting there waiting.
The 4 of them are in the truck, waiting. Yes.
Right.
But we want to wait for a wee while and see what happens, and then, then.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. Yeah. We'll
Okay,
wait a little while.
so just a wait and see for you two, yeah.
Yeah, it's a stick out.
Alright, you just wait there, maybe 20 minutes, half an hour passes. And then all of a sudden, from a few doors up the street, you see this large figure, obviously Samson, comes out, just kind of casually, sort of a little wavy the way he's walking, comes out of one of the apartment buildings and walks over towards a vehicle which is parked on the side of the street. Right at that second, the SUV powers up its engine, lights come on, and it flies straight at him at full speed. Gunfire rattles out from the sides of the windows. And you see Samson just like kind of hit the ground. The SUV loses control, spins out, and then crashes into a lamppost on the street, on the opposite side of the street from where Samson was standing. One figure opens up the door of the SUV and kind of falls out.
Right, that's one. And Ugrag is just in that car. Or that was the car.
That was Uzgog's SUV. And Uzgog sort of stumbles, falls out of it on the ground. Samson, who had hit the ground, then stands up.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna beeline to him. Alright. I've done this before. 2. My emitter gloves and my jet sneakers.
Jet sneakers. What gloves?
My emitter gloves.
Which one?
They emit.
Which one was that one?
They enhance my my elemental fist.
Okay, the one that's like the glove with all the carvings and stuff on it.
Yeah. Yes.
Right, okay. Well, I mean, only one of your loadouts going to give you an extra dice here, but that will give you up to... How many dice have you got in the power that you're using?
Elemental fist is 1, sadly.
Okay, so you have 3 dice in total then. And this is like a rocket launched elemental attack at Samson.
Yeah.
Okay. Samson looks... He's striding across the street like he's unharmed. Uzgog is like falling out of the vehicle. He's just been in a car crash. He's obviously, you know, taking a bit of a wound.
Alright, so when I do it, I go, Cabrina, corrode him. Ugak.
Okay, so corrode is got okay.
And I beeline to Samson.
Right, you go first, and then I'll.
Right. 3 dice is for slamming into Samson.
4.
What's your mana at?
Mana's not that bad. Remember, I took some down.
What is it at? Is it less than 4?
Less than 4, guess.
Okay, well then you'll add 1 mana to your mana track because your mana dice is the highest.
I'm good. Yeah.
You slam into Samson. It's not going to kill him, but you can describe to me what effect that kind of has and what element you're hitting him with.
What? Fire.
You say that as if I should know, but there's been no different ones every time.
Okay, I apologize. Yes, I hit him with a flaming bullet fist.
You're like a streaming fireball down the street, slamming into him, basically.
Yeah.
You knock him off his feet, he slams into the ground, he's singed, his beard's all set on fire. You like land on your feet like next to him, and then he swings out one of his legs and like trips you up. Cabrina, you are corroding Uzgog, is that correct?
Yeah.
God, that's so sad. You're just
I
like.
got a 6.
Okay, so you have full success, but you're not going to take mana, I don't think.
No.
You're
I'm
aiming
not.
for his eye, because that's all he's got, right? Or are you aiming for the gun in his hand?
I'm aiming for. What's the best to aim for?
Well, you decide, you tell me now, come on, because you've done it.
The eye.
You reach out with your corrosion power, stretches along the street, wraps itself around the cybernetics in his skull and his eye, and just starts to like corrode it, and it starts to like go all rusted, and then like peel away on the inside, and he like falls to the ground, clutching his eye, and just like screaming in pain. Calamity, you've hit Samson. You think, got him, and then like surprisingly, he sweeps out a leg and knocks you down, and he like clambers over and puts like one arm across your chest to like pin you to the ground. You just feel the incredible weight of him on top of you, crushing you, and you can see his face is all scorched and burnt. The skin's all kind of peely, and his beard's all like frazzled and burnt away. It's like, you meddling little bitch.
What will reflex do for me?
Well, reflex is usually when you're trying to dodge or get away or something like that. So do you want to roll away before he like pins you?
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah,
I do. You've got 2 in reflex, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you the punk for this as well, so that's 4 dice you've got.
Damn.
Yep, you won't take any mana. Yeah, he goes to do that and like just kind of jump on top of you, put all his weight on top of you. You just roll out of the way before he manages to get to you, and he just like falls into the concrete with his elbow. And he just like slams the ground with his fist. He's like, "You little bitch," doing it in anger.
Just hit him with a rabbit punch. You know what that is?
Just a jab.
No, a rabbit punch is when you hit the base of the back of the head.
Okay.
It's supposed to be. It's an illegal punch. I hit him with an elemental punch to that.
To the back of the head. Okay. Okay, so you're 3 dice again.
I'm trying to think what kind of element should I hit him with. Yeah, earth.
Like heavy stone doof in the back.
Yep.
Add extra weight to it. Okay.
Well, did you hear what I did earlier? When I rolled and he's like, "You little bit," I just go, shh, and I just hit him with the fist.
So you have 3 dice for that one. Oh, a crit. Yes, I mean, if you want to kill him, that's a killing blow, and you can describe it.
I just did. When I went, shh.
It's like a rock to the back of the head. There's like a sickening kind of crack as like the spinal cord at the base of his skull just like snaps. And the heavy weight of him like slumps into the ground with weight. Still hear Uzgog like screaming as he's like trying to tear out the cybernetic It's like corroding in his skull.
Okay, so I act. Oh no! Oh no! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I just pow. I just flaming punch him in the face.
Okay, roll your 4 dice. Sorry, 3 dice.
Oh my goodness! Crit again! Jesus!
You're going to take 1 mana for each of these by so that's another 2 mana on your track. But that's another crit and that will kill him, yes.
So yeah, this is what happened. He's like, oh no! It's okay. I'll make it better. Flame punch, square in the face.
And his body is just kind of standing there, held up by your fist that's going right through his face. And the whole head is just like burning and fizzling. There's the smell of like cooked fat flesh in the air.
Does he have like any like items that knows that it's him or anything on his, like, you know,
Something identifying on him?
orc mojo or anything, or tattoos?
Definitely tattoos, yeah. They're all going to be tattooed with
Okay,
gang stuff.
I look at Cabrina. I'm like, okay, Cabrina, we can do this 2 ways. We can either carve out his tattoos to show that I took them out, or we can just take some trinkets and doodads. Which one will be better? By the way, I still have his head in my hand.
I'm picturing
Yeah,
I'm picturing that your arm's like stuck out on fire, and it's still like in his head, like your fist is like inside his skull where his brain is, and you're like he's only been held up by like your outstretched arm.
Yep.
And he's on like his knees.
So, which one should we do? Should we carve, or should we just take some trinkets?
let's take some trinkets.
Okay. All right. What did he have on him?
Well,
That
I mean,
knows that is him.
everything is electronic. He would have like I think everybody or most people would have like an ID implant in their wrist.
Okay, let's take that.
So you would just like pull that out from the wrist or the back of the palm or something like that, and that's like the electronic identification.
What else?
All right, and I take out Samson's also.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Sorry, Kabina, what are you asking?
All right, so next phase 2.
What else did you ask there, Laura?
Oh no, I was just saying, has he got anything else that, like, does he have any, like, a cred stick or something? Can I take it?
Cabrina, let's go. Jesus Christ.
They will both definitely have like cred sticks on them, so you can have like one cred from each of them.
Yeah, I'll take I'll take Samson's cred stick.
Actually, you can have his too, because you were a big help in this. So have them both.
Oh, thank you. You can have that.
So guess what? I call our fixer.
After a few rings, he answers and he's like stiffing. He says, "Yeah, what's up?"
By the way, is it visual or?
It can be if you want it to be.
I go visual.
Yeah, you can see, and he's like wiping his nose. He's like, "Yeah," you can see there's like a girl in the bed in the background.
Well, I see you're having fun. I'm so sorry. But guess what? Guess who became the Orc Boys' new leader?
Oh, yeah, you picked a winner? Take it.
And I hold them both out.
What have you done?
What? I'm the new leader.
They're all going to try and kill you now.
Yeah, they can.
All right. Well, you remember what we talked about earlier, right?
Yes.
Okay, then.
And thank
Great.
you.
Speak to you later. Hangs up.
All right. So we're gonna have a bunch of green boys that want to kill us. Well, me. Cabrina.
Yeah.
Now you can leave me if you want and deal with this, or.
Well, you give me the cred stick, so obviously I'm gonna have to help you. I can't just leave you there. So.
I have this idea of being boss, of just being like this mysterious presence, or I can just, be myself and just said, yeah, I'm your leader now. And I'll take good care of you guys.
Or do you really want to be orc leader? You killed the both. I feel like you've done your mission. You were able to take out 2 big bosses. Don't you feel like you don't really want to lead them? Why would you really want to lead them? Maybe that's, the whole goal is that you can. So maybe you should have some power that says that you're an orc killer or something like that. Can he have that?
What are you talking
I
about?
think that, but look, he killed 2 of the orc kings.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be very happy with that.
Right? So can he not get like some extra dice or something that has like for orc killer? Because I think that's like he did kill 2 orcs.
On what basis?
Orc kings.
What's going to give him power?
On the basis,
if I kill 2
like
people, would I
orcs,
get a magic power?
No, but this isn't real life. This is a game. This is in game. So
yeah, but it's not a fantasy game. It's a cyberpunk game.
Dark, I would just.
It's a cyberpunk game. It's not a fantasy game. You don't get magic powers for killing orcs.
Okay, so they're gonna come after you like loads of them, right? However, why do we have to say that you did this? You know that you did this. We know, and you've set out to accomplish. Like in your head, you're the leader.
I have a counter plan. Remember those 2 orcs that we saw?
Yeah.
The first. Maybe we can make one of them.
As in, make one of them the leader.
Yeah.
How do we go about doing that, though?
We need to find them.
How about we leak something? Right, we have to get rid of the people that are in the car just now, just to say, because like.
Are they dead?
They're not dead.
They are
they?
dead. Yes. They rolled a 1, a 1, and a 3. They're dead.
Okay. In fact, hold on. Wait. Pause out. Let's move out away from this scene.
Yes,
okay.
Let's have scene. Let's get in the car and go and get away from this.
Okay,
so
you
go into their car. No.
Their car's no good. Their car.
No, I'm talking about. Let's get away from the scene.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Why don't we put out a sort of leak that it was one of them? It was the 2 of them.
Okay. Go on.
And that means that it puts no danger on you.
Okay.
What do you think?
I mean, sure.
Okay. So that's what we're
going
to do.
I thought the goal here was to take control of the gang. You've eliminated the 2 competing factions to take control of the gang. I'm trying to see the question mark step before the profit.
I feel as if he's done his mission. I feel as if he's done his mission. She's done her mission that she's taken down to.
But that wasn't the mission. The mission was to take over the gang.
Yeah, but who wants to take?
Right, well, she does, and that's so.
Gang?
Glenn, what were you saying?
Okay.
I don't remember, man. Yeah. The goal was to take over the gang. You said these 2 people were actually.
They were the 2 would-be leaders. They're both now dead. There is no clear contender, but there's a whole gang of orcs still without a leader, and they're obviously divided. However, they might become united over this meddling elf who just killed both contenders.
Yeah, but see, now that Sabrina got in my ear, I'm like,
Okay, will you take a minute and figure it out and let me know?
Wait, what?
I'm going to get a drink. You take a minute and figure out how this is going to translate to your objective.
I feel like this is translating to your objective because, you killed them. Your character, she's killed them, if you got what I mean. Were you really going to go with the orc gang? Were they ever going to accept were they ever going to accept an elf? They want what's called, they want orcs, don't they? So then again, you could bring their heads to the bar and just kind of.
Their heads are gone.
Oh, right. Okay.
The idea was that I take something of theirs and go here, there. Now you guys are leader. Now I can be leader if.
How is that going to work though? Because
How's what going to work?
What's your plan for persuasion? I know that you've killed the two leaders, but what's your plan for persuasion? Are you going to be like, I'm unstoppable kind of thing?
You're going to walk into the bar, drop the ID tags, and say, I'm the captain now.
Yeah.
That was the plan before.
Right. Well, okay. Well, if that's the plan, let's go with the plan.
We'll do that plan then. Yeah. If you want to do that plan.
Yeah, that was the plan.
I'm just saying that you're gonna there's two sides of that. It could be like really.
There are two
good,
sides. Well, actually, there's 6 sides because it's a dice roll.
Yes. It could go really well, or it could go disastrously.
Well, obviously, yeah, they're either going to all try and kill you right there and then, or they're going to be okay, boss.
Yeah.
And then try and kill you later.
Or you could post the tags and just go like that and send the message. Like send a finger each of each boss guy.
Jesus, are you okay? Are you making me a mob boss? Okay.
You've got that's what you're going for if you're gang leader. But
yeah,
you've got the tags. You don't need the fingers.
Exactly. You could just get a messenger to do it. You don't have to do it yourself. You could get one of your.
Okay, so I mean, Cabrina just basically doesn't want to be there when you do it.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that there's going to be about 20.
Okay, look. First, we're gonna go back to that bar, the first one, because I need to get one of those orc boys that I was messing with earlier.
Yeah, you could just show them in front of them. Just go like that. Look what we did.
Can I role play?
You did. Okay, sorry.
It's okay. All right, we're going back to the first bar.
The bar or the club?
The first club that we ever went into.
Okay, beauty language.
Not that one.
Well, that's the club.
The other one, the first one, not that one. I forgot what it was called.
So
well, wait, you got the original club. The Deep was killed and got blown up. So I used this background for that one. That one no longer exists. This one is now the Gorgon's Head, which is where you saw him.
Yeah.
And then the other one is the club that you saw Uzgorgan. So I don't know which one you mean.
The first one when we were trying to get information and we found out that Samson wanted to kill Ugarak, whatever.
How you guys
was that a bar or was that a?
How you get Uzgok's name wrong every single time, man? I wrote it down for you guys.
Here, man, come on.
It's only got 4 letters. It's only 5 letters anyway.
Not my fault.
I don't know which one you mean. You were in the strip club. You went in during the day.
That
then you
one. I'm sorry, yeah. The
strip club. That's where we were, yeah.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
One, yes. It had a poor day with a girl dancing on it. What did you think it was?
Dude, no. Anyway, yeah, I'm just going to look for an orc boy.
Okay, we go back to this one. Are we doing this the same night?
Yeah.
Okay, it's still open. You get back there, let's say 3 a.m., okay? 3 in the morning. Everyone's very drunk. Music's blasting. The girls are dancing. It's filled with smoke and drinks everywhere. You come back, bouncers. There's like a small queue of people outside, and people trickling out every now and again. Are you skipping the queue and going right up to the bouncer? Because Chrissy must know you about first name basis by this point.
Hey.
Steve. You guys back again?
Yeah, we need to find some
left?
people.
He's not here anymore.
Oh.
I don't think he's coming back.
Oh, why would you say that?
She's. Don't bother her. Yeah. there anyone here that's from the Orc Boys?
Yeah, I'm half the club or friend of the gang.
Oh, really? I speak to them.
That you can go in there and speak to them if you want, I guess. You guys
Okay,
gonna
thank you.
guys gonna spend some money this time? You've been coming in and out all day.
I just give them 1 credit and just here, bye.
Oh, okay, I mean that's like a couple of weeks' salary for him, but okay.
Okay, yeah. Anyway,
Okay, as you said, you go in, it's
And-
crowded, everyone's sitting down, people standing in the bar.
what's up?
I have to drag them over. Or is this what you want to do? Like, are you one?
Why are you so
kind of-
scared?
I'm scared. Okay. This is getting such.
I asked you if you wanted to stay or not.
Yes, I know, but it's still scary.
Here, just sit over there, okay? If anything happens, hit him with your ghost shit.
Yeah, but we're not going to get any more double sixes.
What do you mean double sixes? I'm in
Any more
character, by the way.
hits?
I'm in character.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay,
We're not.
anyway. So,
Okay.
so I find the table with the most orcs. Them orc boys.
Okay, I mean there's a bunch of tables, similar size, similar groups of orcs and patrons there.
Which one's the most coherent one?
I mean, by the time we get to 3 a.m. in a strip club, there's not a lot of coherency going on.
God damn it. They're all freaking drunk. And nauseated. Are any of the strippers from them boys? Orc boys?
I mean, most of the strippers are orcs. The occasional one will be
in the
human
gang.
or for that.
They're in the orc gang.
Owned by the gang might be a better way to phrase it.
Sure. Unless it's like it's an only male club.
No, I mean, if there was only male clubs, you girls wouldn't be allowed in. It's mostly guys.
Alright. So, I try to find the one that's not too nauseated and not too snored.
Okay, so you pick one at random.
Might as well, because you're saying that, oh, they're all drunk. I'm like, okay.
It's 3 a.m. in a strip club, everybody's drunk. Somebody there might be less drunk, but I mean, how would you tell that glancing around a busy club? It's not something you're able to just do.
Crap. That's why you said that, though.
I mean, if you just want one to talk to, you can just grab one that's standing at the bar and doesn't sound like he's too wasted.
Yeah, that's the one I want.
Right, okay. So one goes up, he's ordering drinks. He's not slurring his words too badly. Seems to be able to walk okay and carry drinks okay, so he's knows what's going on at least.
Alright, I go. So what's your name?
Oh, he looks down because you're quite short. Oh, you've been standing there long?
Yep.
Oh, let me get you a drink. He like slides one of these drinks over to you.
No. I need to know your name, and I need something from you.
Gorman. My name's Gorman.
Gorman, guess what? You are looking at your leader.
My what?
Funny, right? Your new leader.
my
I'm your new leader.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? Well, today's your lucky day. I am now your new boss of the Orc Boys. And I need your help. Gorman.
He's just confused when he tells. Okay.
Why are you so confused?
What the fuck do you mean you're the boss? Who's Gog's the fucking boss?
And I put the 2 chips down. Really?
What are those?
They're ID tags.
He picks
Take
one
a good
up and
look
it's
at
still
him.
got bits of flesh and blood on it. What the fuck? So I'm going to give you 1 dice because you're punk. I'm going to give you another dice because you have the tag. But then this is difficult to pull off, so you're going to go back down to 1 dice.
No. No.
He's like, what the fuck? He like rolls in his fingers for a second, and the blood is like on his fingers. He like smells the blood, and he like leans over the bar and rings the ID chip against the scanner, which is how they charge for drinks and stuff. And it comes up as Gug's name. What the fuck? You see the anger like in his eyes as confused, like kind of like waking him up out of his like stupor.
Don't get mad.
Color going to his cheeks, and it's like, what the fuck? Louder the second time, and like all the people like standing around him kind of just like stop and look at him for a moment.
Stop. Go ahead. Dark, continue. You're God.
Oh yeah, what the fuck? The second time, everyone kind of stops to look at him, and they're like, what the hell's going on now? This fucking bitch killed Uzgok. Then what'd you do?
Yeah.
Well, he's going to drop the ID tag, and then he's going to grab you by the collar and like lift you up off your feet.
Okay, so he lifts me by the collar?
Yeah, grab you by the collar and lift you up.
Alright, so when he does that, I hit him with a discombobulate. You know what that is?
I know what discombobulate means. It's not a thing you
No,
hit someone with.
Have you seen Sherlock Holmes?
The RDJ ones? Yes.
Yeah. When he hits the guy with the two-hand slap, I forgot what that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do that.
Okay, you have 2 dice for that when you go. Yeah, you're about to do that, but he throws you across the room and you fall into you smash into like a table and a bunch of glasses and stuff like that. You're going to take 1 harm.
Alright, so I guess this is going to be the hard way. Time to show you why I'm boss.
You hear other orcs around him just kind of like, what the fuck, Gorman? And he's like, this fucking bitch killed Uzgok.
I'm gonna just like shoot him with a tranquil sleeping thing.
From
just,
your
like,
loadout?
tranquil.
Okay, that's 1 dice.
Yeah.
Of course she eats that one. This fucking bitch killed Uzgok. And he like reaches in and he's like pulling out an SMG. Pulling Uzi out from under his jacket. And as he's like reaching and kind of like half pulled it out, there's just a thump, and this little dart gets him in the side of the neck and he goes, ugh, and like falls forward on the ground.
I think this guy's a little bit drunk and not knowing what he's talking about. Does everyone agree? Yeah.
Does everyone agree? Right, Calamity. What'd you do? You get thrown on the table, the people that are at the table are just like, what the hell? And all the people standing Gorman are kind of like, what are you talking about, Gorman? And then he just like falls to the ground and they're all just like, there's just a moment of pause and confusion. So what'd you do?
What they were saying is that Samson and Gork are now dead, and I am now your new leader.
As you're picking yourself up from the broken table.
Yep.
Guy behind
Pick
the bar.
myself up, I wipe myself up, and I sit on Gorman.
The guy, okay, he's going to say Gorman. The guy behind the bar's like waving his hands, and the DJ like lowers the music. And then you hear like the barman shouting, and then the manager that you saw earlier, Guzog, whatever it's called, pipes up and he's like, what's going on? And he's like, this fucking Gorman said that she killed Uzgog. And then he just fell down and now she's saying that she's the boss. So you've got like everybody's attention, they're all like clamoring and looking over and trying to figure out what's going on and see what's happening. And they're all kind of like just looking at you as you like pick yourself up and stand in the middle of the opening that's around you.
Can I do the at the back of him, the big long sort of him at the back?
Her.
Her at the back. And
Don't do that.
Okay, right, I won't do that then. Okay.
Because remember, they lash out.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay, Calamity. So
Can I
you get
Can I
everybody.
do a potion? Can I do a potion where it makes everyone at ease? Can I just like throw something
A
that
pheromone
makes?
thing, that is something for
Yeah.
this. Okay, you can do that as an assist once we know what Calamity is going to say here. Now that you have
Yes.
everyone's
Okay.
attention and
Yeah.
it goes quiet so
Okay.
they can hear you.
All
What
right.
do you want to do,
Okay.
So
Calamity?
the logic of orcs, they get all pissy when you kill the leader, but I've learned that when you kill the leader, you become leader. So
Alright, so we're applying your like punk street knowledge here of how orcs sort of operate.
yeah.
Show strength sort of thing.
Mm,
Okay, so you have the attention. This moment is where they can all hear you. What do you say?
I just said it. Would anyone like to take the title?
So you're offering like a challenge.
Might as well.
Can I then do
Yeah,
the
you'll
one?
give
Yeah.
you'll give Glim an extra dice for this. So Glim, you've got 1 dice, 2 dice. You have 3 dice for this. But hang on, so
Wait,
it's
what am I
difficult.
doing?
But it's difficult, so it's going to go down to 2 dice. You got 2 dice,
Uh-huh.
and this
For
is
what?
just to just
What,
see
persuade?
if they like accept this as the resolution. Oh, good time we get 6. There's a moment of like silence, pause, everyone looking at each other, little whispers, murmurings between them all, and nobody gets up to like challenge you. Nobody like shouts to question your authority. You can see the barman and the manager with the tags, like looking at them, showing each other and scanning them, and other people coming over and speaking to them, obviously explaining to them that that's who's got tag and Samson's tag. But nobody questions your authority. The mood in the club is very like tense for a moment. But slowly, the sort of wave of tension goes away.
I just wanted to say that. You guys have fun. You know, we'll talk later. As for the orc boys, you know, I'll be at where's the other fucking place?
Gorgon's head.
The gym.
Gorgon's Head.
Oh, the Gorgon said, okay.
We can talk.
You leave, no one like stops you. Everyone just like gobsmacked. Joe's on the floor, just like, did this really just happen? Is that little elf really the boss?
Okay, I want to know now. Find out how much because I've got the 2 cred sticks. How much is on the cred sticks?
2 creds, that's what I said.
Only 2 creds.
2
Oh
creds.
right, okay.
1 cred from each guy. A cred is a lot of money. They're not walking around with a lot of money on their thing.
Okay.
Okay. I want more money than this. Right, so at that point there's a quiet acceptance that you are now boss.
Sabrina.
Yes, boss man.
Girl.
Cute.
Boss
Very
girl.
cute. Let's go. Sorry, I'm chewing.
And is this the end? Yeah.
I mean, I guess like the next day, if you're back at your gym or whatever you decided the hangout is, more senior crew members will come up, and just kind of like give their allegiance. Each crew member has got between like 4 and 10 or 20 guys under them.
Wonderful.
God, yeah, it's like, hey, about time we had a change.
You need to put that in the chat now. The Calamity, King of the Orcs.
Well, it's one orc gang, but yeah,
King of the Orc Gang. What are they called?
orc boys.
The Orc Boys. Calamity.
Actually, I'm
King of the Orc
changing it.
Boys.
They call them orc boys.
Them orc boys. As unlikely as it seems, yes, the show of strength is enough. And for the time being at least, you are orc boss without being challenged.
Okay. So, do you want me to start making orc names and shit?
I mean, we've only got one more session next week anyway, so you can
You know
do
what?
like.
Yeah, I am.
I figured you were going to ask Uzgog what you could do or how you could get in, and then he was going to point you at the drug trade that they had going on that got disrupted, and that was going to be your avenue in, but you went a different route.
Yeah, and I apologize for that because the first route was just, just to talk to them, and then you threw that, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, I can get them two to kill each other.
Yeah. It worked out quite well in the end, didn't it?
Well, when you roll double sixes like 2 or 3 times, yeah, it's going to work out. And then 2 sixes at the end as well, clinch it. I mean, yeah.
Sorry about that if I was being a pain.
No, not at all. I was being a pain.
Nobody was being a pain. It was just you didn't seem very clear on like your path you were trying to get to.
No, the first path was just to go and talk to them, and then you said
Yes.
that, oh, there's 2 of them.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, wait a minute.
Well, of course
I can try to get. Yeah. Yeah, the plan was just to try to get them to kill each other. And it kind of worked in a way. They were half dead. And they got beat up by 2 orph girls. Damn, that's degrading.
Well, I mean, you critted Samson, otherwise he wouldn't have been dead that quickly. And Uzgog, yeah. I mean, I rolled dice for them and he didn't come out unscathed, so yeah. And then you critted him.
To be fair, it's better than Shade did, so...
Oh, that's because he kind of rolled dice to save himself just now. But yeah, the next one I'm going to, I don't know, try and tie it up a little bit. We should have Griffin with his Dixon character as well. There should be 4 of you for the last one.
All right. So now I have Orc Canton.
Your boss.
Yeah, you're the boss. That's big.
Life achievements.
Didn't think it was going to pull it off, but yeah, it was really big.
No, I thought that one orc at the bar was just going to shoot you.
Yeah.
That's what I was worried about too.
I actually thought that as well.
It's a well-timed 6 with the tranquilizer dart. So I was like, this is a whole club of orcs. Like, there's no way you're getting out here.
Exactly.
I actually thought Kabina would have phantasmed and like scared them off, but then you wouldn't have been boss.
I really did. Yeah, that was a good call not doing that.
Yeah, I was like, no, they lash out. Because, yeah. Oh, the other idea was going to be this, that the meeting part, since we scared the shit out of Samson, the other idea was when they have the meeting, I just appear in front of Uzgok. Ha!
Uzgok! How hard is it to get a name right? Jesus Christ.
I don't know, green cock, I don't give